Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday, December 12th. A very active northern branch of the jet stream is pushing cold air mass after cold air mass across the northern plains into the Midwest and ultimately into the Mid-Atlantic region. That pattern will continue for the next several days. In fact, an Arctic blast of air will arrive late today, early tonight. It could be accompanied by some snow shower activity, perhaps even a heavier snow squall or two. That same active northern branch of the jet stream will push another wave of energy into the Ohio Valley later tomorrow. Low pressure will form, and it looks like we may get some accumulating snow in much of the Mid-Atlantic region late tomorrow night into early Thursday. And given the expected very cold conditions, small snow accumulations could very well cause some issues, some road problems for the Thursday morning commute. So again, an Arctic blast arrives late today, early tonight, very windy and cold tonight and tomorrow. That Arctic blast could be accompanied by some snow shower activity, maybe even a heavier snow squall later today, early tonight. And then accumulating snow is possible, especially in D.C. and Philadelphia, late tomorrow night into early Thursday. Let's get into the details right now. First of all, I want to start off with the water vapor imagery loop. This shows the moisture in the atmosphere. It's a product of the GOES satellite system, and sometimes it's very useful to detect upper level waves of energy. And right here over the Great Lakes is where this little curlicue exists right now in the water vapor imagery. And this is the bundle of energy that is driving to the south and east, again, in the northern branch of the jet stream. We've talked numerous times about the fact that this is a La Nina type of winter. In a La Nina winter pattern, typically the northern branch of the jet stream is the dominant branch as opposed to the southern branch during El Nino winters. And wave after wave of energy is dropping southeast in this branch. And this will cause some lake effect snows and perhaps even some snow shower activity into the I-95 corridor late today, early tonight. Maybe even an isolated heavier snow shower or snow squall. Winds will be strong today. Mild conditions right through about midday. Temperatures will tend to drop off late in the day, and certainly right after sunset they'll drop off dramatically, probably reaching the upper teens in many suburban locations by tomorrow morning in the I-95 corridor. Temperatures on Wednesday likely to struggle to pass the 30-degree mark, and winds could gust to 30 or even 40 miles per hour, causing considerably lower wind chill values from late tonight through the day on Wednesday. So a very active Arctic blast arriving late today, early tonight. Well, here's a current look at the radar loop from a NOAA website. A couple interesting things going on. First of all, just an isolated rain shower or two this morning in the I-95 corridor. It's certainly possible there could be a few ice pellets mixed in any rain shower, maybe even a flake or two of snow, but primarily 40 degrees or above over the next few hours. Then there's this batch out here over the eastern Ohio Valley moving into western Pennsylvania. That could be the area to watch for potential snow showers later today, early tonight, again, as that Arctic air arrives. Notice upstream, these little streamer bands here coming off the Great Lakes. This is your lake effect snows in strong northwest winds. That Arctic front has already passed through Michigan, so we're seeing those lake effect snow bands already probably piling up snow on the eastern side of Lake Michigan here. And again, this is definitely a lake effect snow event coming over the next 24 hours or so. And again, there may be some snow shower activity that makes it all the way into the I-95 corridor as this Arctic blast arrives later today. Well, let's take a look at the waves of energy, the vorticity pattern here at 500 millibars from last night's 0Z GFS model run. Again, a very active northern branch of the jet stream. This is the wave of energy we just saw on that water vapor imagery loop that is driving south and east. It ends up becoming negatively tilted along the mid-Atlantic coastline, and that is indicative of very intense upper level feature. And again, that could set off some scattered snow showers, maybe even isolated snow squalls later today, early tonight, certainly in parts of the Mid-Atlantic region. Up to the north of the I-95 corridor region. They'll certainly get accumulating snow from this system. Interior sections of New York State, interior sections of New England, for example, on the order of several inches by later on tomorrow. Let's move forward here in time here, and we're moving ahead in 6-hour increments. This is later on this afternoon, and then by early tonight. Notice this wave of energy, this vorticity level, vorticity area, taking on kind of a negative tilt. By that we mean the orientation of the axis more northwest to southeast. Positive tilt is more northeast to southwest. When it takes on a negative tilt, it really produces some strong upward motion on the eastern side of that axis, and that'll be right over the I-95 corridor later tonight, later this afternoon, early tonight. Let's keep moving forward, and here we go. Strong wave of energy late tonight, and again, a negatively tilted area. Now notice upstream, pretty strong looking next wave of energy, and that will set off the storm, the low pressure area to form over the Ohio Valley on Wednesday, and that could very well bring accumulating snow into parts of the Mid-Atlantic region later tomorrow night into early Thursday. Let's keep moving forward here, and here we are by tomorrow afternoon. The next vorticity max, or wave of energy, drives into the Ohio Valley. Low pressure forms. There'll be some steady snow out here during the day tomorrow. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Ohio, Indiana, for example. And this whole area looks like it moves into the I-95 corridor region later tomorrow night. Perhaps as early as midnight, likely after midnight, but it could be as early as midnight or thereabouts, continuing into early Thursday morning. Now, given the expectation of some very cold temperatures, some very cold conditions late tomorrow night, early Thursday, it won't take much to cause some road problems. And indeed, Thursday morning's commute could be affected by some accumulating snow. Even if we don't get a lot, it's going to be so cold. The roads will be much colder than the weekend system, given the fact that it will be very cold tonight and tomorrow. And by the time this area of energy moves in on tomorrow night, early Thursday, we'll be entrenched in a very cold air mass. Beyond that, there's another threat that we'll have to monitor over the next couple of days. More energy diving a little farther to the south, and by the time Friday afternoon, Friday evening rolls around, these kind of two separate areas of energy will try to consolidate near the Mid-Atlantic coastline. Whether they do or not is still a question. If they can phase together quickly enough, certainly can be more snow to deal with in the I-95 corridor sometime Friday night, perhaps early Saturday time frame, and we'll continue to monitor that over the next couple of days. Well, let's now walk through the surface forecast maps from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. These maps from TropicalTidbits.com. This is the forecast map for this morning, and there's that area of snow, especially in the interior sections of the northeast U.S., and it can be an isolated rain shower or two over the next couple of hours. Let's keep moving forward here. Then another band here by the early part of the afternoon, rain or snow showers, maybe a combination. And then later in the day, some snow showers. This is late in the afternoon, early this evening. Some snow showers anywhere in the I-95 corridor, in D.C., Delmarva Peninsula, Philadelphia, New York City, perhaps even an isolated heavier snow squall as well. Winds will really pick up out of the northwest. They'll be strong during the day today out of the southwest, but then switch to a northwest direction by early tonight. Strong northwest winds tonight and on Wednesday, gusting to 30, perhaps even 40 miles per hour at times. And just a very, very cold day, very windy and cold overnight tonight and during the day on Wednesday. Maybe another snow shower in the overnight hours. And here we go by tomorrow afternoon. Low pressure starting to form over the Midwest here. It moves into the Ohio Valley. They'll get some steady accumulating snow during the day tomorrow, especially later in the day across Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, for example. And all that moves right into the I-95 corridor region by early Thursday morning. Again, there can be some accumulating snow late tomorrow night into early Thursday, perhaps even causing problems for the Thursday morning commute. And here's that next wave of energy that we'll have to monitor over the next few days for the possibility at the end of the week, Friday night time frame, for perhaps more snow. But in the immediate 48 hours or so, we have an Arctic blast to deal with, possible snow showers with that. Very windy and cold tonight and tomorrow, and then perhaps some accumulating snow late tomorrow night into early Thursday with this next wave of energy. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.